Hello? Hello? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, and I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I know Gwar. I'm their fucking influencer. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 reasons to be a Gwar fan. I'm not lying when I say that it is absolutely mind-blowing that Gwar is not bigger than they are. Not to say that they're not big. The band has been around for 30-something years. They've been in movies, they've been on TV.
And now here they are, Gwar.
Give her a hand. Here you go. Don't you like it?
They've headlined huge tours, they've played giant festivals.
We've made an entire career out of on everything, and here they are asking us to play at one of their nicest festivals.
They've got their own cartoons.
What did I tell you guys, huh? Lead singer menopause. It's an illness that turns people into children's performers.
They've been in other cartoons.
Oh, check it out.
Tons of comic books. They've been in video games.
Alright. No, cool. Yeah.
Board games. Coffee table books. They've been nominated for Grammys. They've even done commercials for big brand retailers.
Attention Games Warrior, begin!
The name for your games, Circuit City.
Plug in and save on Beavis and Butthead. Save on Mortal Kombat 2. Save on Donkey Kong Country.
Become a games warrior. Buy one game and get $5 off the second.
Remember the name for your games, Circuit City!
This band wrote music for a fucking Codename Kids Next Door episode. You name it, Gwar has done it, but it's really, really crazy to me that they aren't bigger. And I'm going to do my best to use my platform to change that. So in today's video, I have prepared a list of 10 reasons why you should be a Gwar fan. Pay attention, or else. Number 10. The music. Duh! As a musician myself and someone who's been involved in the industry for literally my entire life, I can safely tell you that in my professional opinion, you will be extremely hard-pressed to find a band that works as hard as Gwar. You will be extremely hard-pressed to find a band that is as skilled as Gwar. And you will never find a band that is as good at what they do as Gwar. It's also a safe bet that you'll never find another band that can cover and master as many different styles of music as Gwar. And I mean it, these guys can do thrash, rock and roll, surf rock, bong songs, game show music.
Cause when your life is shit, then you haven't got much to lose on Slutty Roll!
Straight up hardcore fucking metal.
They came from the sun, from the east, from the west, all around.
They've even got some jazz music.
Mommies, I've been stealing your babies.
And whatever the fuck this is.
Hush, my baby, don't cry tonight.
And so much more.
I make it snow up one noses, so now they follow me like a Moses.
The list is endless, and with 14 studio albums, there's a lot of music to be heard. Number 9. The humor. I don't even know where to begin with this one, but I will say that humor is subjective. Luckily for us, Gwar covers everything from fart jokes to deep-rooted philosophical jokes, religious jokes, political jokes, sex jokes, quick one-liners, and play on words. The quick wit of these guys is unprecedented. And I again challenge you to find somebody that's as good with their words as quickly as Gwar. I can't tell you how many Gwar interviews I've watched that have ended in tears because I'm laughing so hard. Dave Brockie, or Odorous, is often credited with being the band's mouthpiece, but don't let that discourage you from watching interviews with other members of Gwar. Sleazy, Blothar, Sawborg, even Jizmac, as seldom as he does interviews, the ones that you can find have some real grade A funnies in them. I didn't quite know how to list the clips in this segment, so I figured why not just have a real big Gwar humor montage. Enjoy!
I tend not to worry about what's on the outside. It's what's on the inside that counts.
What is on the inside?
Well, right now, a lot of his come.
Tears.
It was confirmed a few weeks back that you'd be one of the featured acts at this summer's Bakken Open Air Festival. And your guys' shows are already over the top, as is. You know, do you have anything special in mind planned for the Bakken Open Air Fest?
I really like just the whole word, whacking. We're going to be there whacking and hacking. It works out perfectly.
Beefcake, what planet are you from again?
Well, I'm from the planet cholesterol. It's,
I am from the planet Scumdogia, in the center of the universe, far past Uranus. Now,
Yes.
we were banished to the human...
You're also an accomplished musician. I want to ask you about this woman in Minnesota who was ordered to pay $80,000 to record companies for illegal downloading tracks. A jury ruled that she violated the copyrights and had to pay like $1.92 million. Is this just another example to Gwar of man's inhumanity to man, or is it right that she got punished?
Well, yeah, it's actually man's inhumanity to woman. I think that was a woman, and a
Yes.
very ugly woman at that. But you know, she's been punished enough because apparently all she downloaded was a Kenny G and ABBA soundtrack. And I think she suffered enough at this point.
Yes, she has. She has.
I hope Obama wins again.
Oh, is he running again? So that's what I heard. He said he could win the next election.
He's gonna be a dictator, like an actual dick potato.
That's perfect.
Sounds yummy.
Fuck you! Fuck it all! Fuck this shit!
Okay, Beefcake.
I don't want to talk to me anymore.
That's it.
Yes.
How is life in outer space?
It sucks!
Who asked you, by the way?
Oh yeah, whatever. I'll just go over
Okay.
here.
Fine. Jesus Christ. Shut the guy up!
Did you see Lords of Salem, Rob Zombie's new flick?
Why is everyone always trying to get me to talk shit about Rob? I never said shit about Rob, except the fact that his wife can't act. And also the fact that I hate his music and his imagery is regurgitated shit that other people did better. But that's not talking shit. That's me having a fucking opinion. And in my opinion, it sucks. And I'm getting ready to go on tour in Australia with him, so it's gonna get even worse.
Now I want to move on to something called Spaceport America. It's the first tourist spaceport in New Mexico, and it's expected to begin sending tourists into space next year aboard Virgin Galactic flights. This is pretty historic. What do you make of it?
I think it's a waste of money. I'm very super powered, and if you just come down to the sleigh pit, I can hurl you into near orbit for absolutely nothing.
Hi, I'm your interview.
Yeah, whatever.
Turn the light on. Have you ever been sexually assaulted?
I've had people try to sexually assault me, but like invariably, I turn it around.
You turn around
And I turn it into a sexual assault against them. You know what I do? I turn around. Every day I get fucking sexually assaulted. But then I turn it around and I rape them.
I feel like if you really wanted to, you could beat the shit out of me.
Well, we're wondering about it. We're trying to do the hello. You ever fucking alien? Want to? Anyway, yeah.
You guys don't have a problem with Lordy at all?
No, we love all Gwar tribute bands.
Are you?
Is that a sun over there or just a light?
It's a light.
Oh, okay.
It's the sun, yeah.
I thought I was looking up at the sky. I thought it was the sun.
Would you say in general you have a positive or negative view of old people?
You look like Michael Rappaport.
Yeah?
You fucking look like Michael Rappaport from fucking True Romance.
Yeah?
I like that movie. I really did. That fucking movie is funny as fuck. Especially when Brad Pitt smokes pot out of the little honey bear. You fucks. You fuckers. Fuck you.
Essie is just mesmerized by you, one of the ladies here on set.
Well, that's why they wouldn't let me come to New York this time. They were afraid that you girls would just fall in love with me.
It's too late.
Well,
Odorous, you're really hot.
How are you guys gonna go?
Cleveland.
You hosted the Metal Hammers Golden Gods Awards earlier on in the year. How was that experience for you?
That was great, and Kerry King's an asshole.
What happened with Kerry King?
He's just a jerk, you know? He got the Golden Gods Award for biggest noodlehead or something, and, I tried to be cool to him, and he was just, ignoring me all night, on the red carpet, at the Bougie Celebrity Lounge. I like Slayer. I love Slayer. You expect the guys in Metallica to be a bunch of dicks. I mean, you just do. I mean, just listen to their new album. I mean, it sucks.
So, tell me more about your band, Gwar.
No, I won't. I'll tell you, though, about Gwar, my band.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're great. Well, yes, our new... Hey, Greg, you think my face looks a little shiny tonight?
I think it looks great.
Makeup!
Will you possibly be anally raping and violently beating down Slipknot?
If they had the balls to appear on the same stage as us, yes. But you always make sure they're at least 3 states away.
Yes. Besides, you can't tell the difference between them. They all wear masks.
Mushroom knot.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Slip vein.
Yeah.
Slip vein?
Lordy.
Lordy. What about Lordy?
He apparently thinks he's pretty big shit. And I think Otis has got a little couple something just to say to him. And it's something like, you finish fuck with a rubber all over your face, come down off your fake Rubber Monster box, and down to this Rubber Monster mat, and we'll duke it out once and for all for domination of this planet. I'm not fucking around. I'll take you on anytime, you and your whole fucking bullshit band, and I'll be wasted on crack when I do it, with one hand tied behind my back and the other one tied to my dick, and I'll still fucking blow a big load in your fucking finished fuck faggot face.
Hey, do you have any styling tips for other low-level celebrities like myself?
Set fire to your face and let the fire department put it out with an axe.
Wow.
You know that guy with the pointy hat that just sprayed that shit all over you? Well, they infected you and these pathetic humans with a sin virus. If we don't find the antidote, you will become homeless and gay. Not homeless.
Oh, wait a minute, man. I don't want to be homeless. Why would I bring people back to suck their cocks if I was homeless?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, shit. What is that, piss? I can't tell if I'm coming or going. Ha, ha, ha.
Number 8. The Lore. This one's for the geeks, the D&D players, the gamers, the bookworms, anyone that likes a good Viking show. If you like storytelling, you will love Gwar's mythos. Just when you think you've heard of everything, a band of space beasts are banished by the Master to the worst place in the universe, Earth, for unimaginable space crimes. Here, the intergalactic monsters continue to wreak havoc, killing the dinosaurs and having sex with apes, in turn creating the human race. They're finally frozen in an Antarctic wasteland for millions and millions of years until a scummy, or should I say sleazy, businessman stumbles across them. With nothing but some crack in the will to rip off, this manager teaches the aliens the ways of humanity and creates the biggest rock and roll band in history. And that is just the start. Every character comes from a different planet and has their own backstory. And then of course you've got all the stories that happened after Gwar became Gwar. There's nothing like it. Number 7. The self-awareness. Now, it's no secret that most other bands take themselves way too seriously and refuse to acknowledge how silly they actually are. Call me what you will, but I find it way more cringeworthy that some Kyle is going by the name M Shadows, in all seriousness. Then I find it embarrassing that some guy is wearing a big rubber monster mask going under the name Ballsack the Jaws of Death. And I'm not the only one. In character or out of character, Gwar will make fun of themselves to the fullest extent. Let me know the next time you hear the great artist that is Sean Cran from Slipknot making fun of himself for playing a beer keg for a living. Even in the most serious of times, the members of Gwar are not safe from the humor of Gwar. A video that I find myself watching often is a crazy emotional performance by Gwar of a sad song at the first annual Gwarbecue since Odorous' passing. The band members are crying, the crowd is crying, and as soon as the song's over, well, you'll see.
Alright, I know how you feel. And it's just okay if I could just drop character for a moment. All of us have suffered a great loss recently. And you know the loss I'm talking about. And I'm hoping If you could all join me, lower our heads for a moment. Just lower your heads for a moment, okay? Are you looking down? Good. Because the loss I'm talking about was a huge crack rock that Ballsack dropped on the stage. So if you guys see it, perhaps you could pass it on. Because the band hasn't been high for the entire set. The rest of you, stop fucking crying, you babies.
Number 6. The authenticity. Now, as goofy as Gwar is, the authenticity is there. They do not sell out or censor themselves for anyone. I mean, they literally gave up a distribution deal with Warner Bros. Because they refused to remove the song Baby Dick Fuck from the album This Toilet Earth. This deal would have also given them a massive budget for their next video release, Skullhead Face. Who knows how successful Gwar could have been at this very moment had they taken that deal with Warner Bros. But they didn't, and that's the important thing. I remember a few years ago when comedian Kathy Griffin got in hot water for her Donald Trump decapitation scandal. And I remember this so well, not because of Kathy Griffin, and not because of Donald Trump, but because Gwar did it first. And they responded to Kathy's worldwide apology with a photo of Beefcake the Mighty holding Donald Trump's severed head. A caption accompanied the photo which read, "Gwar never apologizes." From molesting a John Benet Ramsey doll, to having the VA Tech shooter come out on stage during a show and start picking off members of the audience, Gwar sets out to offend everyone, and they make no apologies about it. Hell, I've been offended at some of the things that Gwar has done, but it's okay. They are just making fun of the actual society that we live in. So what's worse, someone out here actually killing and raping people, or Gwar which takes all of those things and flips them completely around 180 to bring some sort of light to all the darkness?
Why does it have to be so violent?
What is more dangerous, woman? The evening news, which is chock full of the death and the war and the hatred that the governments of this world have forced onto our people, shows like Cops, things like football, people injuring and killing each other, or something like Gwar that is totally making fun of all that stuff.
And as I mentioned, they offend everyone, so it's not like a right-wing or left-wing thing. It's not a Satanism versus Christianity thing. All politicians suck. All religions suck. All laws suck. All celebrities are fair game. Whether you're a hippie or a Nazi, prepare to be desecrated and destroyed at the hands of our lords and masters. Gwar. Number 5. The aesthetics. What should I even have to say about this one? You've got eyes? Tell me Ballsack the Jaws of Death isn't one of the coolest fucking creature designs you've ever seen. Whether you're like me and you like the older crude stuff, or the newer polished designs, you can't deny the art, and this band is art. Number 4. The Gore. Who doesn't like gore? I'm gonna let this one speak for itself. Number 3. Sleazy Pea Martini. I mean, come on. In terms of characters, this dude is the absolute fucking coolest. From his name...
Alright, my name is Sleazy Pea Martini. Entrepreneur extraordinaire.
To his style...
Dude, how long does it take you to do your hair every morning?
I was born this way.
You just wake up like that?
I was born this way, and then my mother fiberglassed it to make sure it stayed this way. I use nothing but automotive fiberglass every morning. Every morning. Stinks like hell, but it's worth it.
To his accent...
AJ, good. Sell me Sleazy Blaster. Okay, AJ, you got it, baby. You a fucking influencer? He's an influencer.
To the music that plays when he enters the stage. I don't know why I have such a boner for this man, but he's fucking cool and that's that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sleazy Pea Martini!
Hello, America! And more importantly, hello, Washington, D.C. Are you ready to fuck shit up? I am too. However, we got a little problem here. We got a presidential debate here. I don't know if there's much of a debate here. You haven't got much of a choice, America. All you got is douchebag and douchebag light. That's it. But we've all watched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? You want things to be easy, right? You want to use a lifeline, right? How about the 50-50 lifeline? Right? I think so. Hey, Gore, why don't you fucking invent this? Sleazy Pea for president.
Number 2. The live shows. The live shows. The thing that takes everything that's been on this list so far and melts them all together like some crazy life-altering fondue. I promise you, no one has ever been unhappy at a Gwar show. This is literally a bucket list event, something you need to do before you die. And ironically, you actually will die at a Gwar show. Whether you're 7 years old or 70 years old, Christian or atheist, right wing or left wing, black, white, gay, straight, skinny, fat, doesn't matter. You will have fun at a Gwar show. From getting sprayed down with bodily fluids, to hearing some funny one-liners, to enjoying some of the best metal music around, a Gwar show is a spectacle of its own that will never be matched by any other band on planet Earth. Number 1. The past, the present, and the future. At the end of the day, there's just no band on Earth that's comparable to Gwar, and there never will be. This band is a band of artists making art for other artists. If you are an artist in any capacity, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. This band definitely has more history than most. If you're not taking me serious on this, I highly suggest you pick this book up. This is an absolutely amazing piece of work, and it will blow your mind whether you've never heard of Gwar or you've been a Gwar fan for 25 years. I mean, just look at this. This is the timeline only between 84 and 1990. That is fucking unreal. They are true road warriors, and they will forever be one of, if not the most important anti-hero in American pop culture. Do you like shows like South Park? Thank Gwar. They brought rude, crude, sexual, and violently charged adult humor to the forefront of mainstream media. Then, now, and forever, hail Smoot, hail Brocky, and hail Gwar.